Tom Ford Oud Wood. Is this fragrance still worth it to this day? Is the scent strong enough? Is the price justified? I'm Piotr working for Men's Improvement. Let's talk about it. So there is no doubt about Tom Ford Oud Wood being an amazing, well done, and simply an incredible scent. This fragrance is what got Tom Ford's private blend into another level of popularity and prestige. This stuff it's amazing. I love the scent profile and I have loved it so much that when I emptied my 30 ml bottle around 2 years ago, I saved up to get this 50 ml because I'm simply in love with the scent. Let's spray it on the skin. Let's give it a sniff. If you haven't smelled Oud Wood already, what are you doing? Get your nose on this stuff. It's going to be spicy, smooth, and woody. Oud Wood is best described of taking oud, a very Middle Eastern, strong, dense note, and westernizing it and making it slightly more safe, if you will. This fragrance is going to be super sexy, masculine leaning in my personal opinion, and overall a great scent. But since its original release, not only has become reformulated and weaker throughout the years, but it's also steadily increasing in price every single year. And let's talk about the price. A 30 ml is going to set you back $185. A 50 ml that I'm holding here is going to be $295. A 100 ml is going to set you back $425, and a whopping $850 for a decantable 250 ml bottle. In my opinion, the prices are insanely high, and for some people, if not the majority of people, this might not be worth it for the price. And let's talk about why. The reason that I don't think this fragrance is going to be worth it for a lot of people because of the price points is, as I mentioned previously, this fragrance is not as strong as it used to be. I tested this again in terms of longevity and projection just to see if the fragrance might be stronger than I remember, but I was unfortunately disappointed. On my skin, this lasts 6 to 8 hours max. For the majority of the time, this lasted 6 to maybe 7 hours with a very mild skin scent like projection that was almost non-existent at the end of the lifetime of the scent. But if I sprayed a little more, it lasted 8 hours max, and that's it. And arguably for a price of $295 that I've given for this 50 ml, the majority of people might say it's not worth it, and I would tend to agree. So not only do I think that this fragrance is not going to be worth it for a lot of people because of the very minute performance and projection that you get for the immensely high price points, but the main factor is that there are a lot of fragrance houses have made a lot more affordable and some even stronger versions and iterations of the Oud Wood DNA. One that I mentioned a few months ago is going to be Niche4All Agar Oud, which I've given a 9.5 out of 10 Men's Improvement rating compared to the 8.6 out of 10 Men's Improvement rating that I gave Oud Wood from Tom Ford. The reason I gave Niche4All a much higher rating than the original is because Agar Oud from Niche4All is going to be stronger, a little more spicy, and the oud is just a little bit more pronounced whenever it gets to dry, and it's going to be much more affordable, below $100 for a 100 ml bottle, way more affordable and cheaper than the original stuff. And there's also Maison Alhambra Woody Oud, which I've smelled a bunch of times now, which I really think is very similar to this stuff, but is a fraction of the price still, if you can find it before it's getting completely discontinued, and it's going to last you way longer than the original stuff if you have great skin for projection and performance. So not only do I think that Tom Ford Oud Wood is not going to be worth for the majority of people because of the weak performance that I get on my skin, the weak projection that I get on my skin, the immensely high price point that you pay for this fragrance, which is going to be increasing most likely in the next year as well. And the biggest factor is that the Oud Wood DNA has been copied a few times now from a lot of different fragrance houses for a fraction of the price for projection and performance that is going to be better than Tom Ford Oud Wood. In my my opinion, I'm going to keep the 8.6 out of 10 men's improvement rating for the fragrance, and I'm going to suggest you that if you don't care about the branding on the bottle and you want the best possible bang for your buck and get the Oud Wood DNA very closely and very similarly, but with better projection, better performance for a fraction of the price, go with any other brand that has the Oud Wood DNA in their house. It's going to be much more worth it for you guys. You're going to get very similar result and a very similar scent for a fraction of the price Tom Ford asks you for this fragrance. So gentlemen, this was my video about if Tom Ford Oud Wood is still worth it to this day. Do you think so? Do you think it's not worth it anymore? Do you like the Oud Wood DNA? Do you not like it? Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed this video, gentlemen, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe to the Men's Improvement YouTube channel for more videos about fragrances, grooming, style, fashion, skincare, fitness, anything that will make you, gentlemen, the best possible versions of yourselves. The last few things that I want to ask, gentlemen, is to smile more because it's free, and I want you to watch these two videos right here. This one here below is going to be my latest upload, and up here is a video that the YouTube algorithm thinks you will enjoy.